Hello, welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. You will notice from last time I have a helmet that matches the rest of my gear. This is because I got really lucky and I was doing a little bit of Rathlow's grinding and I ended up getting a ruby. And it was the same run that I got a plate off of a tail carve. So it was just like an incredibly rare thing. You can see here I have 2 plates now. I still need some more webbing, and I still need some more fusium ore. Um, but this is okay. It is what it is. For the time being as well, I was going to upgrade the armor I do have a bit, because I realized I have a lot of these advanced spheres, and I might as well, right? Do what I can, cover the gaps that I have. I'm considering how I want to spec things out. Considering I got a amulet as well that has like 3 spots in it here. And that could really help me cover some gaps, like if I wanted to go for earplugs or something. Anyways, for now, I'm just going to, let's see. Ooh, and then goes right up into hard armor spheres. So yeah, let's just put 3 upgrades on each of my pieces of Rathlow's gear. Oh, right? Yeah, up to 74 each. There we go. Great, and Helios. I'm glad that can be upgraded more, but we're not going to do that. Okay, so that's a little bit more defense. I am building a red wing, but the only thing preventing me from getting the Rathlow's fire sword is rare scarabs. Now, that's not terribly hard to get. I'm just prioritizing the armor right now. So things and stuff are great. Where are we with potions and herbs? I need some more mega potions before we go out. I'm gonna try and see if I can do the Agnak tour that I need to do. I'm also I changed my controller out, so I'm actually playing with a Monster Hunter controller. I have in the PS4 generation, it's like a Japanese imported controller, and it has like Rathlos all over it. It's like red. It's quite cool. I like it a lot. And kind of just been in storage for a little bit because I am, even if I'm playing a PS4 game, I'm playing it on PS5. So I didn't need it, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I should use this for Let's Plays. At least games that require a controller, which for the foreseeable future is a fair amount of them. Okay, whatever. Cool. All of those things going up is perfect. Okay, so things that need to be done, right? This needs to happen. This Legiacros needs to happen. I think it's that Agnactor needs to happen, and that Duramboros needs to happen. Oh god, Duramboros. Let me just double check myself, because, geez. Nothing's worse than picking the wrong stuff. Okay, so Fisherman's Friend, Key Quest, Denizens of the Molten Deep, Key Quest. All right. Why are we going to hunt this Agnactor? The molten heart of the volcano beats with a fell beast. A once rare wyvern stirs in the lava. Half of my countrymen have perished. The rest live in fear. Please, release my people from this terror. Okay. So, we're more or less prepared. Lovely. I have an ambiguous idea about where this series is going to end, because like the online content is pretty challenging to try and solo, and there is the potential I would like in the future, instead of tormenting myself, bringing in maybe a buddy or two to help run that content and set up like a LAN party so we could do it. I think it's viable. I think it's possible. I don't know like what method we need to approach, but I think it's pretty reasonable to think that you can pull it off nowadays. Do I have Psycho Serum on me? Nope. Should have brought it. But for the time being, I'll probably go to the end of village quests, but I want there to be like a satisfying end monster or something, you know? We'll see. Because I don't know. There's some like nonsense that you had to go through to get to the monster I kind of want to finish on. But we'll see. Wow. I think this might be one of the easiest options to try and do that for, like to do networking, because I own like 3 physical copies of this game, right? But none of the consoles that run it are really something that I'm just like using all the time. My Wii U's in a box, for gosh sakes. I actually do break out the 3DS every now and then. For a few different reasons. I went through a period of time where I archived all of my games and like did dumps of them and backed them up, which was useful to do because I wanted to just like have those copies. I have this issue with a lot of my portables, and the same thing happened with Monster Hunter ages ago, right? When I first got Monster Hunter on PSP, like I had played the PS2 one, but I had rented that game. I never physically owned it until I was like an adult, and I just went out and snagged a copy because I wanted it. But the first copy that I actually owned was the PSP Monster Hunter Freedom 1. And that game broke my PSP. Not in like but anything was wrong with the game, but just specifically, I played it so much that my disc reader on the PSP just decided to choose not life. So from there, I kind of had to learn to use my PSP in different ways. And that involved like digital where I could. And like early PSP, to this day, PSP modding is still a pretty awesome scene, especially the Vita. Like if you can snag a good Vita, or if you get lucky, a box unit, still in plastic, get it. Get it. Because those things are like Steam Decks for the older generation of games. They handled so many things so well. There's some really cool emulation stuff you can do on them. And if you take the time to do a few upgrades after the fact, I think there's like replacement battery packs that use more advanced technology, so you're going to have a safer unit. Because the reality of it is even like a brand new unit is going to have a battery that's multiple years old at this point in time, right? So you replace the battery, and then there's a converter you can get that lets you use a regular SD card, but put it in the slot of like the Memory Pro thing that Sony kind of forced on that generation. So that lets you use modern sizes of memory and cheaper memory, because SD cards are still prolific, or micro SD, I'm pretty sure, but either way. So that's awesome. And then those 2 upgrades, you know, you run your preferred firmware, and with that, you're in a position where you have a device that's just doing really cool things, is super comfy, and is capable of so much, and it's still getting active development. I think that's one of the things that's really cool about it, is not that like Sony has kept up with it. I think they had a final firmware release and then the devices went out. But people have kept up with maintaining the devices. Custom firmware has been kept up. And then some really interesting ports have happened. So it's just worth checking out. Same thing for 3DS. My 3DS is so much cooler because of some customizations. Things that just like, you know, even make it more Monster Hunter-y. Although I can't believe how lucky I got when it comes to Monster Hunter, because I bought my copy of Monster Hunter 4 for my 3DS, and I bought it on the old Nintendo store, right? But I bought it at a time where, unbeknownst to me, the store was going to close like a few weeks down the road. So it was kind of like one of the last purchases of the service. Maybe one of the last 1,000 copies of the game ever sold digitally. That's tooting my own horn there. And for what? Buying something? So silly. But still. Glad I did it. Because you can still grab physical copies. And for like the displaying it on a shelf purpose, there may come a point where I want to. But, oh well. I'm thinking, because I'm lazy, and I know I could go, like, grind the plants to make more paintballs. But since you get to keep them when you when you get them from, like, regular quests as well, I might just, like, in my downtime, go and run a bunch of really early ranked quests that give paintballs. Kill the thing in a few hits. Do it again. You know, make some pocket money at the same time as, getting my paintball stock up. Because I'm just the worst. Like, some people really like preparation, and there's parts of preparation that I like, especially in my personal life. But I can't help but in Monster Hunter, I just kind of want to go out and be awesome. And going back, like, the old editions, one of the hardest pills to swallow is how much grinding is required. Because modern Monster Hunter still requires grinding. But it's of a magnitude less. At least it feels like it. Actually, that was one of those things that kind of shocked me when I was playing Rise. Because it was a really cool game, and I like Rise. And I want to go in and play the expansion, probably on this channel. But when I played it my first time through Rise, like, oh man, I've only fought this thing twice, and I can already build a full armor set? What? And then maybe, you know, I just got good luck, but... There we go. I can definitely feel the upgrades of my armor across the board. Like, even though I don't fully have a full set yet, I can still feel the benefit of that, all those points that went up across the board. Ooh. Cool. Well, now that this is burst, I can actually get in here and knock it down. I admit I'm very excited to like, not because I'm tired of it, because I want to just continue to play exciting things. I do want to finish this, but I want to do it justice. So I'm going to take the time it needs. I just think it's there's so many good titles. And I also, I have my copies of World and Rise on PC, because I snagged them on sales, just knowing that I would like to eventually play them on PC. So I've only seen them on console, and I'm just curious, like, how is my computer going to handle it? How is it going to look? Because I've heard that World is really kind of like CPU dependent. And that's something that my PC usually has over other people's. you know, I don't have the strongest GPU, especially nowadays. But I don't like to skimp on CPU, so I have like an i9, and that makes a difference. Uh, in some games where I feel like folks are just trying to overly lean on their GPU. I've definitely seen folks like, why is this element of the game lagging like hell? There's just people here. There's nothing fancy. It's just a street. But then it's like, you know, the CPU is actually doing all the calculations for the NPCs on screen, so their textures are being handled fine. It's the what the heck are they doing that is being choked out by the, you know, 7 generations old i5 or what have you. I'm weird. I honestly have like I guess what you would call a prejudice against weak CPUs. Like I don't see their value outside business machines. Like for example, I work with a laptop, right? And that's fine. It's a computer, it does what it needs. But my personal computer is a desktop, which is obviously my preference. But I keep on asking like to replace my work laptop with like a mini PC, something, you know, either built myself or pre-assembled by a good supplier. I like the Intel NUC line. Something like that would be great. And a case like that, you don't even need a GPU, and you just need like a somewhat modern, relatively powerful CPU. And most work tasks are acceptable. Now, this is excluding people who are doing like large-scale rendering or testing extensive or complicated code. Then you obviously need a more powerful machine. But for most office tasks, you know, open up tickets and responding to emails and taking meetings and stuff like that. If you have, say, like an i7 from the past 3 or 4 generations, you're set. You're soaring. You don't even need a GPU. Your machine is going to do everything you need it to do perfectly well. Throw in like a decent chunk of RAM, you know, 16, 32 if you're feeling fancy, and that's a work machine that can do everything it needs to do, which is lovely. And that's what I want. But like the whole idea of i3s and i5s, like those should be for checkout machines, like automated tills, different boxes, maybe at like fast food restaurants, like very mundane, single focus machines. And I think if at any time gaming is being discussed, if rendering is being discussed, if editing is being discussed, you want to be in like the i7, i9 range, or whatever the equivalent is for AMD. I admit I'm just an Intel guy, but you know, that's more where you want to be. To anything lower power, I don't know. Maybe if you've never tasted true power before, you won't be as tempted by what you're missing because you don't know. But oof, it's rough. I generally have an okay work machine, but I don't need a laptop. Like I can rant about laptops near infinitely, and sometimes I do. But the main issue I have with laptops is that they're just designed for something that a lot of people don't use them for. So their popularity just kind of astounds me. I don't get it. I don't get where they came from. Like they were cool, and the portability of technology is impressive. But I think it's just like there's this, I don't know, I think it's an optics sale with laptops more often than not. People get pushed on this like, you can work anywhere, you can game anywhere, you can take it with you wherever you want. And that whole like concept. But most people don't. You know, most people I know who have laptops, they just sit in the same position forever. You know, a lot of people have dedicated laptop stands because their laptops are so stationary. They want like proper airflow for the position they're in. And that's good practice, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, a lot of the folks who have laptops, who've asked for laptops, are using them just, oh God, really for no reason. Most of those people would probably be better off with a mini PC or something that can be moved around really easily. Ah, well. Ugh. This fight has actually been going on for a decent amount of time. I kind of feel like it seems to be going pretty well. I have to conclude that maybe things are actually going to work out for me. Wow, how uncanny was that? Okay. Oh, okay. I would like to just close this gap here. Oh, okay, sure. That's not what I expected to happen, but I'm not going to pass up this opportunity for damage. Do some running around here. Whew. Okay, toss a heal. And awesome, we are in decent territory, with the exception of missing that, now just jumping around like an idiot. Ooh, okay, we're gonna get tucked into this arm and hope we don't get nabbed by a laser. Great. I think the fact that this is a water sword is definitely helping us out here. Can't complain about doing good damage, and like, I don't know, my internal timer usually starts going off when the thing is around this point. I'm like, it feels like I should start some limping or something soon. Yeah, this is a very dangerous sharpen, so I don't know. Cool. That's not even, that's totally valid. I deserve to get hit there for doing that. Oh man, there's an upgrade I want to make to my PS4 controller right now, actually, because it uses micro USB, and micro USB is just a trash connector. But you know, sometimes you're stuck with things like that. I guess because of the way that the PS4 controller is wired up, it's actually just like a separate little board, and you can more or less open up the controller, swap the board out, just unplug a ribbon cable and plug it back in and on the different board and just replace it. You need a file though, because you need to open up the space for the outlet to sit. So it's not without risk. And I'd hate to like have a working controller that I like this limited edition Monster Hunter one, try and fix it or upgrade it and break it. But it seems pretty simple, and I've done this type of thing a few times before. You know, I have one PS4 controller that I've done like the metal buttons mod on, and that was pretty sick. And the controller still works. It, for whatever reason, loses battery quicker than before. I don't know if I did something, but I struggle with trying to understand what type of move I could make to a controller that would drain its battery slightly slower. Like, it's not like the keys are heavier, so it has to work harder or something, right? So I don't know what the logic of that one was, but whatever. Hey, nice. I was just randomly trying for tail cut, but clearly that was the way. Hey, nice. Wow. I hope I didn't kill it too much in the edge. All right, we got Firestone. Nice. Okay, I can still get carves. Agnactar Caraspace. Fire Cell Stone. Agnactor Shell. Beauty. Hey, Fusamore. That's something I need. It'd be sick if I could get enough of it, like, right here, but chances are no. I do think I need some stuff, but Legiacrus isn't weak to fire, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. If it is, I will go and get the beetles that I need. Ugh. Let's look, eh? Alright, let's take our stuff first. Fan, jewels, stuff. Great. Hey, that was a silver crown, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we will save. Alright, let's see. Hey, no, it is actually weak to fire, so there is value in getting the killer beetle, I think it is. Yeah, rare scarab, my bad. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking for where this thing is. I think it's high rank in Jeez. Sorry. Where the heck are rare scarabs? Yeah, so high rank tundra and volcano. All right. Let's go see if we can grab those really quick. We're not going to be doing anything more, so we'll grab just these. And yes, we'll go to the volcano, because I think it's easiest to just, like... Actually, here, we'll buy a nice pickaxe as well. Because I might as well go do the whole round, right? Because I think what I'm going to do after this is try and hunt that Legiacrus, yeah. And that'll put us in a position of being done two more key quests at this rank. Pretty exciting. Okay, so the bugs. I know there's some bugs on 4. But let's just go look around. Are there any over here? I feel like this is a spot that would have some, right? Yeah, okay. Here's some insects. Come on, we're looking for rare scarabs. Nope. Come on, game. Horrible. I am just immensely disappointed. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. My brain is like, thinks that's a mining spot, but it isn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a flower spot here. But that's it. Okay, I'm just gonna go back and make sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any bugs or spots for that here right now. Not super inspiring. Maybe I'll try Tundra as well. Okay. Just bones. No bugs that I can see. There are these mining points, obviously. Oh. Sure, we don't need the ivy. Oh wow, 2 rust shards. Well, that's always nice too. I mean, like, I can't complain about getting more hard armor spheres, so this is all cool. Although I guess I didn't bring, or maybe I don't know what pickaxe I'm breaking. Maybe I have some other ones. Ah, we don't need iron ore. Nor do we need Mocholite. Cool. I know I can mine here, but I'm just gonna run. Okay, hello, Oregon. Whatever. Okay, so no bugs. I'm just gonna like poke at 6 to make sure I'm not missing anything from there. Nope, not seeing any bugs to catch. Which is not very surprising, let's be honest. Alright, cool. I'll try the Tundra maybe for my scarabs. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible for that one little spot in one, right? Oh yeah, I guess we don't need the map now, so. Easiest way to handle that problem. Yeah, so odd though. I guess there is always a random chance on which, like, harvesting spots spawn. Okay, what did we get? Stuff that I'm not going to use. Metal bagpipe and bone lance. Cool. Oh, what's up, little dude? You want the item? Okay. I guess I had forgotten to talk to them. So now they're better level. Great. Okay, so we're gonna try again. Really quickly, see if we can get the weapon for fighting this Legiacrus. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I don't know, let's try out what this does. Try the woodsman ability, maybe we can activate it. Alright, nice. I don't even know if it's gonna really help us. So, I'm gonna try the Tundra. And I'm just gonna swap back and forth. God, that music and walking here makes me want to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That's one of those games that, again, games I own. But when I play Tears of the Wild, or not Tears of the Wild, Breath of the Wild on my PC, my God, upping the resolution, sharpening the edges, it is. Whew, 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 whew. The game just has the ability to look tremendous and play tremendously, and getting it at 60 FPS. Oh my God. Rare Scarab, nice. 1 of 3. King Scarab, also nice. Oh, nice. What a way to start. Oh, nice. I already got him. Here I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to go back and forth a few times. Nope. Okay, 4 rare scarabs. Geez, the supplies haven't even dropped yet, so I can't leave yet. I guess, yeah, I'll just mine a little bit. Never know what you're gonna need. And there we go, our permission to get out of here. Although random monster fluid, monster broth, something. These always have value, so, you know, See what we can get. Great. Okay. So yeah, now I'm gonna go make the fire sword and fight the Legiacrus. I really should have made its armor, but I don't know. I didn't. But then again, we're not going against our final set, so who knows what we'll wear to defeat. What we'll wear to beat the final boss. Who knows? Dun, 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 dun. Cool. All right. Yeah, so we should now be able to go here and upgrade to the Rathlos Fire Sword. Now, clearly the Dios blade is better. I'm not going to deny that. And it looks like I've actually gotten all the stuff, so it's possible to make. Yeah. For now, we're going to go this path. And I will upgrade it. Oh, I can immediately go into the flame sword. Oh, worth it. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that looks like stuff I have tons of. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I need another ruby to go to the blue wing. But now this is my most powerful sword. So, exciting times. Sweet. All right. But I still can't build the waist entirely because I don't yet have enough webbing. But I can get more care space. By the time I get 3 webbing, I'll get those. So, in a pretty solid place. Coming right along, looking very Rathlosy. All right. So let's go put away some stuff. Okay, we're going to take out 2 more mega potions. Awesome. All right. You know what? I kind of feel like dropping another row of upgrades on the armor I do have. Oh, no, I can't. I need red. So I've gone as far as I can right now, but I don't have any heavy armor spheres. Good to know. All right. Let's get in there and yeah, hunt this fisherman's friend Legiacrus. All right. Yeah, let's see what these upgrades have done. Ooh, nighttime. I was expecting to fight it with a weaker sword, or like a sword. Yeah, I guess it was weaker than what I have right now. I was expecting to have to fight the Legaicrus with the same amount of damage that the sword I was using just before had, only just, you know, more elementally tuned for the fight. But getting to go up 2 levels of upgrade for the sword, putting us into blue sharpness, even if it's a little bit, that is a difference maker. Why do I keep on forgetting to grab Psycho Serum? I'm the worst. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to fix the waste. Maybe I'll just run some more Rathlos fights after I finish recording this episode. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just imagining the Gigarus is going to be underwater. You know, I might be completely wrong. This is just where I'm thinking we ought to go. Hey, look at that. I was right. God, I forgot how much better the controls get for the camera underwater. It's almost like a shame when you surface. All right, buddy. Take these headshots with fire. And I know Blue Azure Rathlos is coming up. So the sword, I'll probably get the sword. Maybe I won't do the armor because I've had blue, like Azure armor in another series. I don't know what that was. But I would like that. Maybe to get the blue wing. It's something worth doing. Next actual set. I don't know. We'll have to see what the next rank of monsters is. I think if I can get through this whole set using this Rathlos gear after finishing it, I'll be pretty happy. There are going to be some really ridiculous, like, multi-monster hunts I'm going to have to deal with. If I, you know, if the goal I've kind of set for myself internally is realized, which is fine. You know, it's... Those fights aren't as bad as I usually feel like they're going to be. Huh. I wonder if that little thing is like, I would have been stunned and I wasn't. Ow. Oh. I have forgotten to breathe. So I might go... Oh my god. Legiacrus? Get off my butt, please. Oh. Wow. I might just force a heal here in case I get hit. And we're gonna go down. Oh. Yeah, I'm just getting charged at really aggressively. Like, it's fine, and clearly he's pissed off, right? So, like, I've rage moded this dude already. Oh, that's not good for me. Okay. I am doing what they call a bad job. Wow. Okay, and I'm still no closer to getting the oxygen I was looking for. cool. We'll drop an herb heal. Yeah, that Geekr's rage is pretty brutal, if I'm being honest. Just, well, more annoying than anything. But brutal is annoying. Although it just kind of feels like a Norm Macdonald joke, you know? Like he's interviewing a veteran or something, like a World War II veteran, and he's talking about storming the beach and talking about gunfire rattling down at them from kill zones, and there's no cover, there's nowhere safe to go, and Norm's just like, well, that sounds pretty annoying, doesn't it? Or something dumb like that, right? Like undercutting the seriousness of it. Okay, come on, bro. What's happening here? Might as well get our blue back. Okay. Yeah, kind of saw that coming, but I was mid combos, so what can you do? Oh yeah, and back to rage mode. Oh, darn it. I am saved by the fact that it looks like he has decided to leave the area. Pretty convenient for me. Yeah, but these glowing eyes, man. Like, we need to knock something off or break this thing. There we go. Give me a little bit of reprieve here, you know? Give me a little bit of a win. Nope. Ah, I was hoping I was going to be underneath that enough, but clearly I wasn't. Or it gets aimed a little bit. Either which way. Oh, not good for me. Yeah, I was hoping to be within the range of not trouble. I was not. That's okay. I feel like we should be passing over to 10 minutes here really soon. Oh, nice. He's kind of like stuck. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll take free hits. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, it's not a great spot because I'm not getting very good, consistent hits here. But clearly, it's doing something. Wow. I've never thought I'd get this many free hits on a high rank monster. Wow. Okay. This is funny. Is it going to change pace or is it just going to keep on trying? Nice. I mean, I'm not above taking advantage of something like this. Anyone who is anti-fun. How many times have the monsters screwed us, right? Wow, so many fully charged hits. Oh, it ended. It had to eventually, though, right? Oh, I love how that was breakable, too. So it was just like stuck for no good reason. But I mean, there's no way that that now doesn't give us a huge heads up damage wise, right? Like, oh, what an amazing day. Hey, there we go. Ah, he pushed me out of the way with his head. Oh, I got hit the invisible wall there. I thought I could swim further. It is what it is. It's just annoying. Okay. These are all pretty good chest hits, so I was happy with that up until, well, that happened. But now he's limping and we're at like 10. So clearly those charged hits back to back to back made a huge difference. Here, we'll let him go ahead and get to sleep. In the meantime, we'll use the whetstone. Great. Yeah, screaming, scream, scream. Yeah, actually, like, getting a tail cut would be great. As I say it, it happens. So, universe is listening. But as before, I would like to finish this here. Come on. I can feel it. There we go. So that was fantastic timing on this thing. Really no complaints about how that one went at all. Clearly the weapon upgrade, combined with really good damage resistance and some luck with the thing having a swimming issue, meant this went swimmingly. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. That's nice to have taken care of. Next is Duramboros, but ugh. Duramboros is a whole thing. Nice. What do we get? Hide, scale, scale, scale. Bones, spheres. Cool. Okay, well, that's putting us in a really lovely position. Starting to really approach the end of this rank. Not terribly far off. One more item before the urgent, I think. So, cool things are happening. Thanks for watching Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. See you around the next one. Bye.